What?
Gonna tell you a story that you won't believe. But I fell in love last Friday evening with a girl I saw on a barroom TV screen. Well, I was just getting ready to get my hat when she caught my eye, and I put it back, and I ordered myself a couple of more shots and beers. Tonight that I fell in love with a roller derby queen. Around and round, oh round and round, the meanest hunk of woman that anybody ever seen. Down in the arena, she was 5'6", 215, a bleach blonde mama with a streak of mean. She knew how to knuckle and she knew how to scuffle and fight. In the roller derby program said that she was built like a refrigerator with a head. The fans called her Tuffy, but all her buddies called her Spike. Tonight that I fell in love with a roller derby queen. Around and round, oh round and round, the meanest hunk of woman that anybody ever seen. Down in the arena, well, I could not help it but to fall in love with this heavy-duty woman I've been speaking of. Things were kind of bad until the day she skated into my life. Well, she might be nasty, she might be fat, but I never met a person who would tell her that. She my bleach blonde bomber, my heavy-handed Hackensack mama. The night that I fell in love with a roller derby queen. Around and round, oh round and round, the meanest hunk of woman that anybody ever seen. Down in the arena. Mission Central. Here I sit, getting ready to charm honey from bees. I don't know how many bees there are around. Let's try one of the slower ones. This is the guitar change trick. This is Maury Muleisen changing guitars right now. He has two guitars, acoustic 6-string and acoustic 6-string. This is a thing called Ain't Gonna Be No Next Time This Time. If you get to feeling all alone, when your good time friends have all got up and gone, don't come knocking around my door, because I've heard your lines before. But there gonna be a next time this time, 'cause woman's starting right now. I'm gonna forget your name and your pretty face, girl, and write you off as a bad mistake. You know that some women, they are lovers, and some just got no sense. But a woman like you ought to be ashamed of the things that you do to men. And if you get to feeling all alone, when you find that you can't make it on your own, don't come knocking around my door. You see, I've seen your act before. Well, there ain't gonna be a next time this time, 'cause woman's starting right now. I'm gonna forget your name and your pretty face, girl, and write you off as a bad mistake. You know that some women, they are lovers, and some just got no sense. But a woman like you ought to be ashamed of the things that you do to men. you were wrong. Don't go wasting your good money in the phone, 'cause I can hang up as fast as you can call. And that ain't all. But if there gonna be a next time, this time, 'cause woman, starting right now, I'm gonna forget your name and your pretty face, girl, and write you off as a complete and disgrace. You know that some women, they are liars, and some just got no sense. But a woman like you ought to be ashamed of the things that you do to men. Yeah, a woman like you ought to be ashamed of the things that you do to men.
Hey-o. All right.
All the bees. Into these dreams. It's another slow one. Then we're going to get into the ones that kind of reflect a lot of the background that make my face stop a clock. Working in a lot of these bars was a lot different than anything I'd done before. I've been doing that on and off since like 1965. You get into some pretty interesting patterns and watching a lot of different kinds of people. Like I said before, I was playing mostly country music, but I always wanted to write different kinds of things. And now, playing in places that are a lot different, where people come to listen, it's really something. It's a great experience. You don't have people rattling glasses and banging heads, and this is these dreams. Once we were lovers, but somehow things have changed. Now we're just lonely people trying to forget each other's names. Now we're just lonely people trying to forget each other's names. What came between us? Maybe we were just too young to know. But now and then I feel the same. And sometimes at night I think I hear you calling my name. These dreams, they keep me going these days. Once we were lovers, but that was long ago. We lived together then, and now we do not even say hello. We lived together then, and now we do not even say hello. What came between us? Maybe we were just too young to know. But now and then I feel the same. And sometimes at night I think I hear you calling my name. These dreams, they keep me going these days. What came between us? Maybe we were just too young to know. But now and then I feel the same. And sometimes at night I think I hear you calling my name. These dreams, they keep me going these days.
Yo, we're listening to the live music of Jim Croce and his co-pilot Maury, both on 6-string guitars. And I have to say, Jim, if you can hear me in there, I'm in the little studio, and Jim's over in Master Control with engineer Walt. And I like the album a lot, but it does not capture how excellent the man sings and writes and plays. We'll get back to some more live music with Jim Croce just a couple of moments from now. First, I'd love to tell you about Jack in the Box, because what I want you to do is I want you to go to Jack in the Box, and I want you to buy everything in the place, and I want you to send it to the Indians and let them laugh. But they have a bonus, Jack, 2 100% beef patties, a lettuce, a pickle, a secret sauce, all on this toasted buns. Moby Jack fish sandwich. They have an Icelandic cod fillet covered with a melted cheese and a tangy tartar sauce. They have a Jack taco, a Jack special taco meat filling. Mun with a lettuce, a cheese, and a hot sauce. And they got the burgers and the schlock and the this and the that, and they're all over Los Angeles, and they're open 24 hours. Ain't that swell?
Hey, Sarge, what you listening to?
It's a new epic album, pal. Says here, Choice Cuts by Pure Food and Drug Act. Must be some kind of official government release.
Sure is pretty, Sarge.
Hey, listen, some of these tunes are real wall bangers. Dig this.
Say, ain't that Harvey Mandel on lead guitar and Don Sugarcane Harris on electric violin and vocals?
You guessed it.
Golly! Sarge, I'm gonna run down to PX and get my very own Pure Food and Drug Act album.
Pure Food and Drug Act are appearing at the Ash Grove now through the 22nd, and their albums are super discount priced at $3.44 at the largest record store in the known world, Tower Records, 8801 Sunset Boulevard, in the heart of the Sunset Strip.
Well, if the folks are ready in Master Control, only engineer Walt knows, we'll turn it back to Jim Croce.
Here we are again. I wanted to do a cut from the album called Rapid Roy, the Stock Car Boy. I seem to have been getting into these subcultures and groups of people, especially down where we live. We live in west of Philadelphia, heading out toward Harrisburg in Pennsylvania, not too far from the Maryland border. And the pickup trucks come into a lot of the places, and having worked in a lot of them, just get to look at them. And everybody remembers what it was like when they're about 16 years old. And there was 2 or 3 people in the school that were chrome freaks. You remember that? The Fuzzy Dice, the whole generation back in the 50s. James Dean. California's the only place that I've been. This is the only second time we've been here, and this is the first time we've had to really look around. That's the only place I've ever seen like chromed lawnmowers with the big high bars. That kind of really into it. It's a lot different than South Philadelphia.
Did you know, Jim, that in the very early 60s there was a tremendous amount of car lowering going on, and basically it didn't hurt anything but the car, you know, and a whole lot of the Van Nuys cruisers up around Bob's Big Boy in the valley used to cruise with their cars lowered, so the city fathers, always in tune with the times, passed a law against lowering the cars, just for no reason except to be sadistic, you know. And so what the kids did, anybody who can lower a car can obviously come up with a step beyond the law. So what they did was they somehow managed to put in a little facility in their car where they could press a button and the car would lower or raise at will. So many police would stop many lowered cars, and the kids would press a button, and all of a sudden it wouldn't be lowered anymore, and it'd leave the cop kind of standing there staring at the hubcaps. I just wanted to let you in on a little bit of the California culture and stimulate you for the next tune.
I am stimulated. There's nothing like being stimulated. Stimulation of all forms is good. Now I'll get into my mystical rap. we were on stimulation and trying to tie it into stock car driving, which is really pulling from 2 ends of the scale. Really, the mystical and the chrome. But Ernie Trova does sculptures with chrome. The Falling Man. I don't know if you've ever seen them. That would really be something. Probably J.C. Whitney should sell little versions of it to put on your dashboard. Little if you're really that into chrome. Depends on how far into it you want to get. They haven't... Chrome is... It's even the word sounds nice, doesn't it? Chrome. Sounds like Zoran. My name is Zoran. I was made in 1947 by Ray Bradbury. One of those kind of things. But Rapid Roy, there are people like that. And I've been trying to write songs about people like that that I've bumped into over the course of a lot of years. And a lot of them have bumped into me. I'll do one later about somebody that bumped into me properly. Without introduction. Now we're going to do Rapid Roy.
Am I in tune with you?
We're not playing sitars.
Ready for the drag strip intro?
Whoa, Rapid Roy, that stock car boy, he too much to believe. You know he always got an extra pack of cigarettes rolled up in his t-shirt sleeve. He got a tattoo on his arm that say baby. He got another one that just say hey. But every Sunday afternoon he is a dirt track demon in a 57 Chevrolet. And he's a Rapid Roy, that stock car boy, he's the best driver in the land. You know he said that he learned to race a stock car by running shine out of Alabama. Whoa, the demolition derby and the figure eight is easy money in the bank compared to running from the man into Oklahoma City with a 500-gallon tank. And here's a Rapid Roy, that stock car boy, he too much to believe. You know he always got an extra pack of cigarettes rolled up in his t-shirt sleeve. He got a tattoo on his arm that say baby. He got another one that just say hey. But every Sunday afternoon he is a dirt track demon in a 57 Chevrolet. Oh, Roy's so cool, that racing fool, he don't know what fear's about. He do 130 mile an hour, smiling at the camera with a toothpick in his mouth. He got a girl back home named Dixie Dawn, but he got honeys all along the way. And you ought to hit him screaming for the dirt track demon in his 57 Chevrolet. And here's a Rapid Roy, that stock car boy, he too much to believe. You know he always got an extra pack of cigarettes rolled up in his t-shirt sleeve. He got a tattoo on his arm that say baby. He got another one that just say hey. But every Sunday afternoon he is a dirt track demon in his 57 Chevrolet.
Yo! KMET in Los Angeles.
I don't gamble, I don't fight, I don't be hanging in the bars at night. Yeah, I used to be a fighter, but now I am a wiser man. I don't drink much, I don't smoke, I don't be hardly messing around with no dope. Yeah, I used to be a problem, but now I am a careful man. Well, if you used to want to see a commotion, you should have seen the man that I used to be. I was trouble in perpetual motion, trouble with a capital T. Staying out late, having fun, the shot of every single shot in my gun. Yeah, I used to be a lover, but now I am an older man. Well, if you used to want to see a commotion, you should have seen the man that I used to be. I was trouble in perpetual motion, trouble with a capital T. Staying out late, having fun, the shot of every single shot in my gun. Yeah, I used to be a terror, but now I am a tired man. Yeah, I used to be a terror, but now I am a tired man.
Yeah.
Old Man River, that old man River, it must know something, but it don't say nothing. But old man River, it just keeps rolling along. He don't plant taters, he don't plant cotton. 'Cause them that plants them is soon forgotten. But old man River, it just keeps rolling along. You and me, we sweat and strain, body all aching and racked with pain. Tow that barge, lift that bell, get a little drunk, and you land in jail. But I get weary and sick of trying, 'cause I'm tired of living, but I'm scared of dying. But old man River, it just keeps rolling along. 'Cause you and me, we sweat and strain, body all aching and racked with pain. Tow that barge, lift that bell, get a little drunk, and you land in jail. But I get weary and sick of trying, 'cause I'm tired of living, but I'm scared of dying. But old man River, it just keeps rolling along.
Yeah. Whoa.
All right.
Hello.
This is the song I was telling you about before. Bad Leroy Brown. I was in the Army with Leroy Brown down at Fort Dix, which is a wonderful place to be. I say that in jest. I was a lineman working on telephone poles through the winter. It's kind of one thing that sticks in my mind and makes me want to come out here and live out here. I don't think you have that much winter and ice and snow and all that stuff make you slip and slide and mess you up. I think the reason these guitars are going out of tune is the flight. Coming here, they get jet lag or something. You ever fly on one of those white knuckle flights? They're the ones that are pleasure. Each flight guaranteed to feel exactly like you've just gotten into a dentist chair. And you're thinking about the guitar down underneath and the changes that it's going through. Getting cold and hot. Okay, here we go. Little south side of Chicago, is the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Now Leroy, more in trouble. You see, he's stand about 6'4". All the downtown ladies call him treetop lover. All the men just call him sir. And it's bad, bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole downtown. Better than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. Now Leroy, he a gambler, and he like his fancy clothes, and he like to wave them diamond rings in front of everybody's nose. He got a custom Continental, he got an Eldorado too. He got a 32 gun in his pocket for fun. He got a razor in his shoe. And it's bad, bad, bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. But it was Friday, about a week ago, the Leroy shooting dice. And at the edge of the bar sat a girl named Doris, and ooh, that girl looked nice. Well, he cast his eyes upon her, and the trouble soon began. And Leroy Brown, he learned a lesson by the messing with the wife of a jealous man. And it's bad, bad, bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, the two men took a fighting, and when they pulled down from the floor, Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone. And it's bad, bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. Yes, it's bad, bad, bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. Yes, he was better than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog.
The sounds of Jim Croce. We'll get back to Jim just a couple of moments from now. It sounds fantastic, except for a rather obnoxious audience.
Dream last night that you were here with me, lying by my side so soft and warm. And we talked a while and shared a smile, and then we shared the dawn. But when I woke up from my dream, it was gone. Don't you know I had a dream last night that you were here with me, lying by my side so soft and warm. And you said you thought it over, you said that you were coming home. But when I woke up from a dream, it was gone. Not the same, can you blame me? Is it hard to understand? I can't forget, you can't change me. I am not that kind of man. Don't you know I had a dream last night when everything was still? You were by my side so soft and warm. And I dreamed that we were lovers in the lemon-scented rain. But when I woke up Oh, I found it again. I had been dreaming, dreaming again. I had been dreaming, dreaming again. Uptown got its hustlers, the Bowery got its bums, 42nd Street got Big Jim, a Walker, he a bull shooting son of a gun. Yeah, he big and dumb as a man can come, but he's stronger than a country horse. And when the bad folks all get together at night, you know they all call Big Jim boss, just because. Then they say you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't speed into the wind, you don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. Well, out of South Alabama come a country boy. He said, I'm looking for a man named Jim. I am a bull shooting boy, my name is Willie McCoy, but down home they call me Slim. Yeah, I'm looking for the king of 42nd Street. He drive on a drop-top Cadillac. Last week he took all my money, and it may sound funny, but he come to get my money back. And everybody say, Jack, whoo, don't you know that you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't speed into the wind, you don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. Well, a hush fell over the pool room. Jimmy come bopping in an awful street. And when the cutting was done, the only part that wasn't bloody was the soles of the big man's feet. Whew. Yeah, he was cutting about 100 places, and he was shot in a couple more. And you better believe I sung a different kind of story when the Big Jim hit the floor. Oh. Now they sing you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't speed into the wind, you don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim. Yeah, Big Jim got his hat. Find out where's that is not hustling people strange to you, even if you do got a two-piece custom-made pool cue. You don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't speed into the wind, you don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Slim.
As the excited crowd of 7 can hardly contain themselves, we wish to thank Jim Croce. On the contrary to that tune, it's a lot of fun to mess around with Jim.